So hello everybody, Carlos here, 9:36 on Sunday, the 3rd of July, as promised, my Sunday show. Yesterday I ran, the day before I hiked with Mike and Norma. We did a long hike, that was fun. Today I'm going to do a slightly shorter hike and explain to you the challenge that I'm now on for July. I'm signed up once again for Lisa Ledman's group challenge for July. This month she is asking us to try and record 8,000 steps per day all month and eat healthy 80% of the time, which I do, probably 100% of the time. Hello. And the last item on her agenda was what was it now? 8,000 steps. Eat healthy for the whole month, if possible. And oh yeah, the one that I'm going to have the most trouble with, which will be the resistance training. She wants us to do weights 2 to 3 times a week. I have not done weights seriously for many years, so I'm planning to do about 3 sessions a week of 20 minutes each time with some improvised hand weights. When I buy my ingredients for beer, I get my extract, my malt extract, in these large 6-liter or maybe 5-liter plastic flagons. And I figured, well, they're calibrated, they have markings on the side, so I can fill them to a certain height and use them as weights and possibly increase the weight by adding more water as my arm strength increases. But the idea of her challenge is to try and improve our fitness for running. And I think one of the reasons that I haven't done any weight training is because I really don't need to bulk up at all. But I can see that by having weak abs, a weak core, let's say, and weak arms, you might find that your whole system is running a little under potential. Functional fitness is what I'm after. I want to be able to open my bottle of San Pellegrino without having to ask Norma to do it for me. She's much better than I on that kind of thing. She does Pilates 3 times a week, so she has much more functional fitness than I do. I tend to concentrate purely on my aerobic fitness, my heart, my lungs, which is essential for running fitness. But for functional fitness, you need to incorporate some other activities. I'm starting to climb quite steeply now. I'm on Harrop trail, and today I'm going to hit the summit. Hopefully I will reach my 8,000 steps target by the time I get home. But I've noticed that even if I haven't reached my target, by the time I finished all my walking around in the house, my step count has gone up by another 1,000 steps.
2.24 kilometers. Average heart rate 157. Workout average pace 10 minutes 41 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, I can barely hear her, which should be just about right.
Zone 4.
For you guys. I think I just heard a zone 4. This is the steepest part of Harrop Trail. Norma was reluctant to come out with me today. We had a little bit of a falling out yesterday. I was micromanaging her movements a little more than she would have liked.
Distance 2.27
So I had to back off, give her some space. She was cooking, I was watching, I was helping, I was tidying up after her. She doesn't like people micromanaging her activity. None of us do, really. So that was that. Today, because it's overcast and beginning to rain, she was less than enthusiastic to come out. But that's fine. I mean, we don't always go out and hike or run together. Most of the time we do. At the weekend, unless she's doing pickleball.
Workout average pace 11 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer.
All right. One more steep pitch, and then I'll be going from Harrop Trail to South Ridge Trail, which will take me up to the antenna, which is, almost as high as the lookout, but not quite. Hello, dog. It's a big German Shepherd ahead of me. Yep.
Distance 2.35 kilometers. Average heart rate 138. Workout average pace 11 minutes 28 seconds per kilometer.
So the main climb now. Harrop to South Ridge.
Zone 3.
Up I go.
Zone 4.
Your dog wants to smell everything. Is it a he or a she? He. Hello, him. Oh. Hi, doggy. So up.
Zone 4. Distance 2.41 kilometers. Average heart rate 145. Workout average pace 11 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer. Zone 5.
Zone 5. Would you believe it? On a hike. That shows how steep it is.
Zone 4.
Actually, I am wearing 2 layers of clothing on my sleeves, so I might be getting some erroneous heart rate readings today. Hopefully not too distracting. It's not like I'm running today.
Average heart rate 143. Workout average pace 11 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer.
Alright, so time for my first photograph. Harrop leading to South Ridge.
Auto pause. Workout resumed.
And away it goes again. I really didn't need that extra layer. I might actually take it off in a minute. Otherwise I'm going to get very sweaty. And that tends to lead to incorrect readings. If there's too much moisture in the clothing, it doesn't transmit the very weak radio signal.
Distance 2.49 kilometers. Average heart rate 132. Workout average pace 12 minutes 2 seconds per kilometer.
Now it sounds right. And now it's blinking blue. I think when it starts to get a little seamed up, it starts to blink purple. There are basically two colors of the light. It's either red or blue. And if it's purple, it is a combination of the two colors, the red and the blue. We'll give you purple. It's blinking blue now. Good. I've moved the heart rate strap to my wrist, so now it doesn't have to go through so much clothing. I'll be exposed to the elements quite soon.
Average heart rate 131. Workout average pace 12 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer.
I was under the canopy just now. Now I'm out in the open. Time for another photograph. The zip will be the loudest feature today. The zip.
Auto pause.
One of the advantages of hiking on my own is that I can use the phone and keep my hands free for scampering over the rocks, which is what I'm having to do now, scampering as I go, using hands and feet. But this is where that functional fitness factor kicks in, having to bend and reach. That's blinking purple again. I have my road shoes on, so I have to be a little cautious on the wet rocks as I crest once again on the South Ridge Trail. Another photograph. Zone 3, possibly.
Average heart rate 137. Workout average pace 12 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer. Zone 4. Auto pause.
I also have my phone taking the photographs. Zip. Zip. Zip it.
Zone 2.
Which will make it a lot easier to put my video together from this hike. Because the photos will already be in situ on the app from my phone. Very soon I'll be seeing the antenna. The tip of the antenna is now visible. I think I'm going to come back on Glendenning, which is my normal escape route.
Average pace 12 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
So tomorrow is the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day.
Auto pause.
To all my American family
Zone 4.
and friends. Time for another photograph. The other problem with these slightly rainy days is that if I bring one of my fancy cameras, by the time I get out here, I've probably already got a couple of drips of rain on my lens. Still climbing. I'll tell you what my altitude is. 178 meters above. There is a power pole, a hydro pole, that sends electricity up to the pumping station at the top that pumps the water up to the reservoir, which gives our neighborhood a head of water.
2.64 kilometers. Average heart rate 130. Workout average pace 12 minutes 48 seconds per kilometer.
So I'm taking a picture of one of the hydro poles that I can see from my couch, from the living room.
Workout resumed.
So this is the opposite end of the view from the hydro pole back to the Golden Head neighborhood where I started today. Getting pretty close. I'll be over 200 meters very soon. That'll be 600 feet above. And according to my watch, I have done 5,000 steps, which is great because I'm about halfway, so I'm definitely going to get my step count. That's the other thing about hiking instead of running. My stride length is greatly reduced when I hike. I think I've got it down to like 74 centimeters per step. That's how it's coming up with the rather inaccurate step count distance. But for Lisa's challenge, it's not a step count distance, it's just a step count challenge. I think she was suggesting that because the 4th of July weekend was coming up, has arrived, that a lot of our fitness training might be put on back burners, so to speak. So she's given us a slightly easier challenge this month. But for me, the step count would never have been an issue, nor the healthful eating. because I don't eat junk food. I don't make junk food. I make home-style peasant food, the Mediterranean diet kind of thing. Alright, so now I'm at the level of the antenna.
Distance
I'm going to go right up
average heart rate
and touch it
Workout average pace 13
today.
minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
Still officially on the South Ridge Trail. Almost lost my traction there.
Zone 1. Auto pause.
So here's the tap.
Workout resumed.
Done. And
Zone 2.
the classic
Auto pause.
photo of the microwave tower and relay station. Let's see how the recording is going. I'm up to 21 minutes. So I will come down from this high point, which is, let me just tell you, 207 above.
Zone 0.
And I'll be heading down Glendenning Trail very soon. I could almost do Glendenning with my eyes shut nowadays. I'm so familiar with it. Hang on a second. This is where I could slip, especially with my road shoes. But there is a convenient tree just here, but I'm going to take it easy and sit on my bum on the rock. So if I slip, I will not fall. Okay. I'm now at the bottom.
Auto pause.
Not the bottom of the hill, I'm at the bottom of the slippery rock. If I went straight across Churchill Drive at the upper parking lot, I would go up to the lookout place, but I don't really need to do that today. I need to head for home. Alright, so let me just say goodbye to you now and switch off the recorder. Zip.
2.81 kilometers. Average heart rate 118. Workout average pace 13 minutes 6 seconds per kilometer. Auto paused.
Me too.
Workout resumed. Zone 1.
Okay.
Auto
So
pause.
the audio, switch off the audio. Bye-bye.